one and only SYMBA in the building. What's going on, player?
What's good with you, big dog? Thank you for having me.
Oh, no doubt, man. I see you had no fire flame, so I had to, reach out and touch you, brother, because hip hop is definitely back, brother. And you one of the people that I had to get on the show.
Definitely, bro. Definitely. No, we definitely in a great space right now, man. I was just listening to some Stove God, Cooks, Benny the Butcher. You know what I mean? That new Nas album. We definitely had a great year for hip hop. I think the pandemic, kind of forced everybody to sit down for a little bit and just get a little bit more informative. We couldn't really go out and club and everything, so they had to tap in with them bars.
That's crazy, man. Let the people know how you got started in music.
Definitely, man. From the Bay Area. So out in the Bay, I was doing music for a long time, just out there, learning, man, just learning the game and seeing a lot of my friends take off, like I Am Sue and P-Lo and my boy Guap Dad, Larry June, just seeing a bunch of people take off. I was able to have a courtside seat to their success and kind of see some of the things they was doing. And I just applied that to my own philosophy as far as being somebody with rap. Me and Guap have a lot of conversations about social media, and for the longest, I couldn't figure out how to get my music to transition over into social media. He gave me a lot of game on that as far as things I could do. So I've been around music for a long time, and that's how I've developed a lot of relationships, but I'm just now kind of getting my start. I recently was posted by LeBron James. He had reposted my LA Lakers freestyle, and it just went viral from there. So a lot of people been getting to know me over the past month, honestly.
That's what's up, man. You signed to Atlantic, right? Am I mistaken?
Yeah, definitely. Yes, sir. I signed to Atlantic, man. Shout out to Dallas Martin. Shout out Craig Kalman, Julie Greenwald, Mike Kaiser, everybody over there. I had came from a previous deal. I had just got out of a previous deal over in Colombia. And it was just a regime change. Everybody that had brought me in ended up leaving. So I ended up getting let out of my situation. But it taught me, kind of that I was at this standstill for a minute where I didn't know if I wanted to work with a label again or if I should stay independent. But the hardest part about being independent is developing a team. It's hard doing stuff with your friends and everything because they might not have the proper experience that you need to go to the next level. And I needed to get around some people that could help me get to the next level because I felt like my talent was ready to be seen on all platforms. So when I had met Dallas, it wasn't really about the numbers. It wasn't about what I was doing on YouTube. He just really genuinely rocked with me because my music was saying something. And he brought me in and we had a meeting over at Atlantic. The meeting went great. And a year later, man, we gave him Don't Run From Rap, which is out right now.
That's crazy, man. So let's get right into the single. How did the whole single come about? Was it a quick little thing in the studio or, or tell us about that.
Which one is this, Big Homie or Gotta Love It?
Gotta Love It.
Gotta Love It. So Gotta Love It actually came from Hitmaker. We was all in the studio, and this cat literally, bro, got this cat probably got 9,000 songs on his phone. And that might just be from last year. And he's literally he's just running through, hit record after hit record. But the thing with Gotta Love It for me was it fit me. I felt like a lot of the records I was hearing, they was big hits, but it wasn't necessarily be good for me. It might be good for a Chris Brown or it might be good for, another artist, but it just wasn't good for me, certain things. But when I heard Gotta Love It, I'm like, man, this kind of make me feel like I'm back home in the Bay. It got that West Coast bounce. It's talking to the ladies. It got that Gucci Man hook to it. I'm like, man, I might have to rock with this one. So I was like, bro, send me that. So he sent me the track, and actually the way you hear it today isn't how it was formatted. I had got the track and formatted it myself, put my verses in, sent it back, and he was like, bro, this is crazy. And we literally just, threw it on the project, man. It's really one of my favorite songs on the project. The minute when I got the mix back, I was like, man, I feel like this song gonna be special for 2021.
Crazy, man. Like I said, man, you got them crazy bars, and I genuinely understand the grind and what you talking about, man, because I did it in radio. I'm sitting in Wasted Brand Clothing right now. He did it in Wasted Brand Clothing. You know what I'm saying? So we respect the grind and everything you doing. Can you briefly elaborate on the independent artists and the people that's out there that looks up to you? What does it take to get to the level you at right now?
It takes a team, man. It takes listening. It takes understanding timing. I was just telling a room this on Clubhouse last night. Some people, it's a difference between being hungry and being thirsty. And sometimes you could be too thirsty and miss your opportunity. And what I mean by that is sometimes artists will get in a room with a bigger artist than them, and the first thing they want to do is play some music or tell that person who they are, because the initial thought is this person is in a position that I'm trying to get to. So if I get to him, maybe he can help me get there. But in all actuality, this dude might be having a bad day. Baby mama might have caught him cheating that day. He ain't trying to really hear no music, dog. And you trying to force it on him versus you just working and putting out music and being consistent and consistently grinding and letting this person naturally see you. So now he remember you. Man, that was dude from the studio. I tell people the story all the time. Snoop Dogg just reposted one of my freestyles. And I was hanging around Snoop for 3 months and never told him I rapped. I never told him I did music, never told him nothing. I just was naturally, genuinely happy to be hanging out with Snoop Dogg, and it wasn't in a music setting. It was, he does this show, this event, like every other weekend with his cars, with the Impalas, and everybody, you know, they ride their cars through the city of LA, they go to Mel's Diner, and we smoke, we chill, we eat. So I was doing that with Snoop for like 3 months and never told him I rap. He just happened to be on Instagram one day and see me, and he was like, oh, that's nephew. You know what I mean? So sometimes you got to understand, man, nothing is more important than your grind, because your grind is everything, and you can't really put a date on timing. You can't really judge timing, but you know when your time comes because it hits you. LeBron just posted me, so I'm like, okay, my time is here. I got to go. Let me hurry up, get this project out. Let me get to the people. Let me get new music out. Like, let me keep being consistent, because a big moment just happened for me. So you just gotta know to keep grinding, and once your time comes, take full advantage of it and don't hold back.
Perfectly said, man. We appreciate you on the call. Go ahead and holler out your social media one time, please.
Definitely, man. It's the boy SYMBA. You can find me on all platforms at The Real SYMBA. That's SYMBA with a Y. TherealSY.